Cardano is in desperate need right now of a stablecoin solution. 2 days ago, I made a video on a synthetic stablecoin coming to Cardano, but that's not the only stablecoin around the block, and the one I want to talk about today is DJED, Cardano or Cody's solution as an algorithmically backed stablecoin that is also coming to Cardano very, very soon. Okay, so what is DJED? DJED is basically an algorithmic stablecoin that gains its stability by acting as an autonomous bank. Stablecoins are a vital part of any crypto ecosystem and economy, as most of the coins are very volatile and means something that's a bit safer and tabbed to a more rounded, less volatile number, let's say $1. DJED itself is directly pegged to another stablecoin, Shen. This feature pretty much just implies that the coin's adjustment properties work in a way to adjust the coin's collateral reserve ratio in the range of 400% to 800%. When the range points are reached at either extreme, the contracts are designed to act in specific ways. This aspect of DJED will be able to help resolve currency uncertainty issues in the crypto world. Uncertainties about gas fees and stabilized transaction fees can be adjusted and maintained using this coin for payments, especially on Cardano with a feature called Babel fees. Basically, being able to pay for your transaction fees on Cardano with any of the native tokens, including DJED and other stablecoins. Okay, so what happens if DJED's reserve ratio drops below the 400% mark? Basically, the system will automatically adjust to prevent the minting of any more DJED tokens. Similar actions will also be done to Shen, as users will be unable to burn more of those tokens. At this point, only two things are allowed. Users can increase the reserve ratio by burning DJED and exchanging it for ADA, making it more over collateralized, or additionally, when the low point is reached, investors are allowed to intervene and increase the reserve ratio as well. Hitting the low point allows the investors to mint more Shen to maintain the reserve ratio. So now what happens if we go over 800% in collateralization? Basically, at this point, the system will also step in to adjust the token's price via its smart contracts. By blocking the minting of any more Shen, the reserve ratio can be maintained at the intended levels. This is really important because we want to stay in between these two levels to keep the coin over collateralized, but not get too far out of control and spiral things in the wrong direction. Thus, in the case of price shortfalls, Shen is used as a reserve token, the other stablecoin that's not DJED, and the coin is used to guarantee the collateralization rate. There was a testnet earlier this year where some key issues were identified, but that's the point of a testnet, as we've learned. And basically, they said the release was going to be in June. It is now August, late August. Obviously, this is kind of depending on the Vasil hard fork happening. So we're probably likely to see Cody's DJED stablecoin and also the synthetic stablecoin IUSD from Indigo Protocol come soon after the Vasil launch. A common question that comes up when we're talking about algorithmic stablecoins is how can we ensure that they're not going to lose its peg and go to nothing, like Luna's stablecoin at UST, which crashed significantly to pretty much nothing. Well, DJED is a little bit different. It uses over collateralization between the ranges of 400 to 800%, as we mentioned earlier with DJED and Shen, the other stablecoin that it's pegged to, and this ensures that we can keep in those ranges and keep a healthy over collateralization to not allow for these such disasters to happen. At least that's the point, or that's the hope. But the good part about this is DJED's collateralization process is decentralized. The users minting Shen and depositing it into the liquidity pool are doing so at their own free will. And there's no super centralized party here to audit the tokens or say, hey, make sure you got this money in the bank because your company is saying that you are minting these synthetic assets or these assets based on real world dollars. Do you actually have those dollars? In this case, it's proved just in a smart contract, and users put their funds into that pool however much they want and whenever they want. Assuming that those collateralization limits are either between 400 and 800%, the minting of Shen and burning of Shen is going to be done at will. And that is all I have for you guys on DJED today. If you want another video on DJED or more explanation, I can definitely do that. Let me know if this video helped you whatsoever, but I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your friend Jack. Peace out.